I play a character who is a crime scene investigator who's very precise with her work, very good at her work, and then has sort of a dark personal life that includes Robert De Niro's character. If you step into a crime scene and you mess up a piece of evidence, there is no going back. It's done. It's contaminated. So it really requires this kind of focus and tenacity that I think then in the personal life, certainly in Karen's case, it's like she needs to let go and have a kind of extreme behavior that to actually kind of wake her up and make her feel alive and feel something, you know. They really are, above anything, just great actors. And so I think I always find myself sort of, interestingly, the most comfortable working with people who are just amazing at what they do. So inevitably just being there on set. I mean, I remember the first time I heard, they were both standing there together. I think we were doing the camera test or something, and they were talking. And I thought, wow, it's amazing because their voices are so iconic and they are so iconic. And to see them together in one frame is very powerful. And just a totally non-intellectual level, you're just like, wow, that's so cool. If you can have fun and be scared and jump out of your seat and actually care about the people too, it just makes it that much more, you're that much more invested as an audience. So I think always, you know, and it's not necessarily the case in Hollywood all the time, obviously. I think always erring on the side of complexity in terms of character just makes people more engaged, you know, innately. And you don't, and it's, again, it doesn't have to be, it can be equally entertaining and kind of along for a thrill ride and engaging on a character level. He has a really good gut instinct about when something's working or it's not working, and he's not really flowery in his kind of directions. He's just very to the point and really instinctual about them, and so I know if something is working in his eyes that it probably is working. Well, I think New York is, you know, I mean, it's sort of the quintessential cosmopolitan city in the United States, for sure. And it's a city where there's all this glitz and glam, and then there's also such an underbelly, which is always the nature in cities where, you know, you have that. And everybody's close together and in tight quarters. And you know, what I love about New York is, like, if you're an ass, you're really an ass. And if you're lovely, you're really lovely. There's no fake smiles. There's no, you know. And I think in that sense, it's just a very good setting for that kind of dark underbelly of humanity. I think if we do our job right, then we really, you know, it will be a very compelling piece about people that also will, you know, sort of knock you out of your seat and take you on a total ride where you just have no idea what will happen.